Yo, what's up my Destiny dudes? So, in today's video, I'm going to go over the latest update game pack for Destiny 2 within Zen Studio. I'm going to take you through a walkthrough, let you know what's going on, and show you how the new aim assist is functioning. I think you guys are going to be happy with that. Also, in future videos, what's coming up? I'm going to talk about the Bungie transgender awareness, as well as what they're doing with the able gamer and the disabled gamer functions. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright, so it seems like there was an update to the Destiny 2 game pack. Let's check it out together, huh? My first time going through it, not sure what I'm looking for, but I guess we'll find out as we go. So here we are. Before you plug your Zen in, this is the screen that you get to right here. We want to go to programmer, but you have to plug your Zen in first. So take that cable and plug it into the right side of the Zen. And this is what should pop up right here. There we go. So from library, compiler, and programmer. This is the one we're going to click on right here. Programmer. Got it. And it does look like there was an update. That's what this is right here. The UPD stands for update. How about that? Well, let's see what's going on. All right. Let's take a quick scroll through, see if there's anything here that's crazy interesting. Looks like some of the basics. That's the one I'm hoping they change, but we'll see if there's anything new here. I mean, it all looks pretty similar to me. Not seeing anything that's like, yeah, it looks the same to me. Maybe they fixed the aim assist. This might be something we have to test out in game. So, okay. Huh, do we have to update them all individually? Interesting. Okay, well, there you go. So maybe there's a couple of things going on here. I'll definitely be testing this out in a little bit. What I'm looking for is whether or not they have updated the aim assist, because we have made requests on that. We don't really prefer the way that they have it, where it does the circular screen shake. The side to side seems to be a little bit better for Destiny. So yeah, clicking on that right there. I did want to show you guys something really quick. If you click on Zen right there, it'll actually open up the manual. Now in my screen share right here, I'm not entirely sure whether or not it'll pop up, but we could go through that another time. Right here, clicking up the configuration, this is all the stuff that we typically go through and we set up in Zen Studio. I found that recoil, and I'm going to go through this really quick, is best when you set it to about 40, just as a starter. Now, there's certain weapons that do really well, apparently, with the horizontal recoil, the adjustable right here, the vigilance wing, for example, because it pulls off to a certain direction. You can actually adjust that so it pulls more straight. Now, if you want to add it to where it pulls to the right, you would add the negatives here. And the idea is that you're taking away from right pull and pulling back to the left. I've showed that in a video or two before this time, but it's always good to give a pleasant reminder. All right, secondary, might as well just get this thing on here, get that one going. Heavy, never worry about the heavy. Aim assist, I'm going to try, let's see what it says if there's an update. Hold on. That's the same old boilerplate, so they didn't change that at least. All right, going to put controller. I'm going to leave the aim assist right where it's at, because I'm going to be testing that in game in a little bit. All right, fine tuning, I never do anything with that, but I think that might be for mouse and keyboard. All right, so this is one of my favorite ones. You guys know I love this one. Adjustable rapid fire. Now, Destiny, through their accessibility settings for disabled individuals, that is something that they're putting in game. So rapid fire, I personally have an issue with my hand when I'm using scout rifles and bows and things like that, hand cannons too often because of rapid pulling. It's why I always prefer to stay around things like auto rifles and SMGs, because I only have to pull the trigger down once and just hold it. So it's very, very preferable for me. But I know everyone's different. This is one of those things that you can still put in here. When they actually give us the accessibility settings, we could probably just ignore this, but we'll see how it goes. We'll leave that one disabled. So if you wanted to use something like a pulse rifle in full auto, then you would put on something like this, rapid fire, adjustable rapid fire, right? And then if you wanted to use a fusion rifle in the secondary spot, keep this as disabled. Super helpful. Cool little that you can do with that. And then from here, fire mode activator, it'll let you know what's going on, I guess. So fire instantly, doesn't matter if you ADS or not. The other options would be only firing it when you ADS, or if you fire and ADS, it actually blocks the mod. There's certain weapons that's useful with, but in Destiny, that's a pretty rare thing. So I would say just keep it on this one. Fire instantly, no matter if you're ADSing or not. Active shot mod, pretty cool. We don't prone in Destiny, so that's kind of a waste. Jump mod, it's a good idea, but I kind of like controlling my jump, you know? I don't want myself to jump high every single time. Sometimes I want to jump a little lower. All right, that's pretty much the rest of them. If you guys are using the Zen with something that's not an Xbox controller Elite, then hair triggers might be something you need to put on. It's a good idea. This one is really cool too. Auto sprint. I found really good use for this with shotguns. If you're shotgunning, you basically run up to an area, and then if you want to stay off radar, you'd have to crouch. But as soon as you move forward again, you're sprinting. It's always sprinting. Really, really cool. It's got some uses to it. But for me, personally, I keep that one off because I'd rather do the button press myself. All right, I'm going to leave these as they are. Doom Eternal, that's my baby right there. Whenever I get in trouble, this is the one that I go back to. So if you guys get in trouble, this is a very basic loadout. This is what the Destiny loadout used to be. The anti-recoil works on both primary, secondary, and heavy. Aim assist is the basic one. So I really like this. Just eternal aim assist, right? So I like this one, man. This one works really, really well. Then you can set it up between 1 to 100. So I kind of wish they just had this, you know, right here, because to me, that's the most useful. But I know these are connected. So I don't know. They tried to be a little too fancy, in my opinion. You guys probably know more about that than I do at this point. Auto chainsaw? Yes, please. All right, so that's it. I will see you guys in game. I'm going to see about what the changes are for aim assist. All right, so check it out. Here's what we're looking at, right? What I did from here was I turned on the aim assist, and I just turned it up all the way. Like, everything is at max value. Everything I could put, like 100 or 50 or whatever the numbers are. I think it's like 150, 25, 150, something like that. So with the controller, right, and the aim assist at 100 for everything, that's what I put it in to try to feel it out, I guess. And it definitely does do your side-to-side screen shake. So that is awesome. The circular screen shake was bugging the heck out of me, man. Every time I used it, it bothered me. It gave me like, I won't go so far as to say a headache, but I felt dizzy after using it for a little bit. So I always just turned it off. But this one is the one that I preferred, and it's one of the reasons I went back to using the Doom Eternal game pack. The side-to-side screen shake basically just, you know, enables you to kind of lock on the target a little more quickly at times. That's what the aim assist in-game actually does. When your right thumbstick is shaking a little bit, like you see right there, and the target walks in the screen, it tries to trick it into giving you the extra aim assist help. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not very consistent, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be, because when it does work, it's like, oh, great, that was super fun. Anyway, that's how the aim assist in the game works. There's ways to manipulate that, by the way, with the in-game controller sensitivity. But that's a topic for another video. Anyway, I'm changing it up right now to about half values. This is what I wanted to figure out. So you see there's just a little shake right there. Now, there's a couple of things that matter, okay? Your gun, your perks, whatever role you have on them, those things matter. You can't just turn this thing on and be like, oh, it does all the work for you. It doesn't work that way. It gives you a bit of help. It's not the end-all, be-all for anything. It really is just a little bit of extra help. It's not something that's going to win the game for you. It doesn't play the game for you. It's not like that. But it does help with that screen shake when someone, like, walks by, basically. It gives you, like, a little bit of help. It doesn't aim for the head or anything like that. It just kind of... I don't know how to explain it. It definitely doesn't do what I think it's what people are claiming it does, man. If it did, I'd be a sniper rifle king. And if you guys have ever seen me snipe in game, you know I have like potato thumbs for that type of thing. Anyway, that is the long and the short of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There's a bit of gameplay left over here so you guys can check it out. I try to use my sniper for a little bit of it so you can kind of see what that looks like. The SMG that I have right there is the 7 Seraph SMG. It's got Zen Moment and Elemental Capacitor, and I am on a Void subclass. So it's super, super stable. And then with the anti-recoil values, I put at the 42 to 45 mark. So there it is. if you guys are interested in that anyway. I could do a whole nother video on this SMG if you're curious to see more about it, just let me know. I did take this thing into trials, but, you know, to be honest, nothing's going to beat Sierra's Wrath. That thing is just monstrous. But yeah, right there, that shot, right? Arguably, that could have been a headshot, and it still hit him in the shoulder. So that's what I'm referring to. I got a hit. It wasn't a kill, okay? If it was hacking, that would have been a kill. That would have been a headshot. Wouldn't you guys agree with that? Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link down there. There is the thank you button. Or if you guys want to become a member, you can do that, and I will give you a full list and write-up in the Discord VIP section of all the Destiny weapons that I have tested so far. Thank you so much for watching. You know how much I appreciate all you guys. Remember to keep it Zen. Have a good one.